Listen, motherfucker. Sometimes you just gotta grab life by the Pokeballs, realistically. Let's get a shiny Macargo.
Yo! What? There's no way that just happened, bro!
I'm a sucker for me on a stick, you know what I mean?
Oh!
If I can just bang out an entire family instantly, then that's ideal. Delicious. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Gums up the works. Oi. You'll thank me later. Yo, 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 yo! What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hello! What's up, chat? Welcome in, guys. Oops. Alright, here we are. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Thanks for being early. Welcome into the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, we're live on a Saturday morning. I don't know how long the stream will be. Coda's currently getting her hair done. And we are going to a friend's wedding tonight, which should be lots of fun. Pretty excited for that. Actually, some of you may remember our friends over at Ape Arcade, Squishy and Ween. They are officially tying the knot today. They've been together forever, which is awesome. But yeah, they're getting married today, which is awesome. So we're gonna be going. We're gonna be going there, which is also another. Two weddings within 30 days that are like basically down the street from me and Coda, which is awesome. But yes, I will deliver that message for you, Brian. Yeah, very cool. But yeah, should be a good day. I was doing my sleep schedule was all fucked up yesterday. I essentially napped at you know, from like 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and I got my whole sleep schedule messed up. Yo, thanks for the roses, kid. Appreciate that. And so I was up till about 2, just hanging out. But I made some decent progress on the... I'm going for Alpha Octillery in Legends Arceus here. So let's get switched on over. And let's fire it up, shall we? Let me get these settings changed over as well. Headphones. Boom. Alright, we're in. Oh, goodness. Also, so I am live on YouTube right now as well for the first time. So it's YouTube search NP Colty. So I edited the little ball icons up there as well to reflect YouTube, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, or you know, viewer or traction wise, but I know there's a whole nother audience over there as well, so might as well. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. And we're at 89 encounters for Alpha Octillery. I have a good amount of phases. Crazy enough, phased on 2 Alpha Drapion last night as well, which is a little silly. We can go take a look at them. Yep, these 2 big guys, but also a regular Machop, Alpha Drapion. Yeah, I literally got a second one, like, 30 encounters later. Summary. Yep, so the, yeah, the Machop, regular, Alpha Drapion, regular Scaruppi, regular Murkrow, another Alpha Drapion, lol, and then a Staraptor, which is kind of cool, but I do already have Shiny Staraptor for my Champions team. So I didn't necessarily need that. Yeah, what's up, Razor Kitty? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's just get it started then. Alright, I'm actually going to, because I can't hear the game for too good, so I'm going to pause this. And then we're going to crank this up. That's a little too loud, perhaps. -5 should be fine. That looks solid. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, it has been a while. Hope you have been well. You're still in and out of Pogo T-Town, but you did just get a Nintendo Switch 2 for Pokopia. Nice! Yeah, I have not really been on the Pokopia grind myself, but it is a fun game. I'd like to, finish the main campaign so I can try the DLC on that. I've been watching some gameplay. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I am definitely pretty checked out on Pogo, and I no longer live in Taunton as well, so I'm still in the chat. Brian here is still in the chat, but we're pretty checked out on it as well. Brian's more checked out than me, though, that's for sure. Essentially only keeping up mod duties occasionally, as far as I can tell. Yeah, honestly, Switch 2 has made, playing most other titles really, really nice as well. Just increased load times. Everything loads so much faster, especially like for Scarlet and Violet. The gameplay is so much less choppy. It's just so much more powerful comparatively to the Switch 1. That not only are you helping yourself for the exclusive games, but also the other games that do run a lot better. Yeah, chat, feel free to follow me on the other socials, !socials, for my link tree. I'm also live on TikTok as well as YouTube right now, and of course Twitch. Hello? Oh, wait. So, the thing is with this hunt, if there is a massive mass outbreak that is right here, it will unfortunately cause the alpha to not appear during that iteration. I could, do the whole reset thing, but honestly, I like just checking other stuff. And the way the reset would work is I would, clear this outbreak of Magby right here, clear it out, and then save the game, right here. I could even save the game, basically right in this spot. And then every time I would reset and turn on the game, it would cause a new spawn to appear right at this flag. Oh wait, is that a shiny Magmar? Is that? Yeah, that totally is. Okay. Oh, hey. Alright, well that was a quick phase. 2 seconds into the stream. Nice. You're looking forward to seeing how ZA runs. You started it before buying the Switch 2. Yeah, ZA runs again. That's another game that runs so much significantly better on the Switch 2. So yeah, you're gonna have a good time with that. It's just 60 frames a second. It's just so smooth, you know. But good to see you as well. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Catch you on the next one. Let me change this real quick. Yeah, and you guys are probably going to hear my fan. You probably definitely hear it, like, pointing right at me. It's fucking hot. It is incredibly hot, and we've just been running the AC way too much, so for the moment, we just got the windows open, which is not, you know, particularly helping. But it is, you know, saving us a little bit on our bills. So, command's a little quiet, audio is a little loud. Thank you for the feedback, my good sir. So let me turn that down more. I'm gonna have to turn this up on my side so I can hear, because I low-key didn't even hear that shiny Magmar. I kind of just looked at it. All right, and then this should be a bit better. Should. Alright, yeah, I can hear that a lot better on my end. Yep. I've also... Dude, really? Another Murkrow? What is happening right now? Hey, Peter. Welcome in, buddy. I have a feeling we're going to be getting a lot more Murkrow, too. Welcome in, Bug. What's going on? Oh my god. 5v1. I'm scared. Yeah, I've been checking these trees. I don't know if anyone remembers, but I actually did fail a shiny Wormadam. Because this was like pretty much when the game came out, and the mechanics, I didn't realize what the mechanics were like, but I just straight up reset over it because I saved thinking it was still going to be there, and it certainly was not there. So that was a goodbye to the Wormadam. Happy Saturday, dude. Alright, well that's 2 resets and 2 shinies at this point, so that's cool. BRB. Mama's home. Mama's home. Hi, Coda. Oh. Stinky boy. He's just lounging.
Bye.
Ugh. Ouch. Alright, show us your new hair. Go ahead.
Here she is. All touched up, soft. Feel how soft it is.
Yeah, it looks soft even.
Oh! God damn, Reese.
Nice job.
Thank you.
And Coda also had the finishing session on her thigh piece yesterday, so you want to show that too?
Sure.
Somehow?
Sure. Somehow.
You can like put your leg up on here, I guess.
Oh, well, there's the bat.
Oh, there's the bat.
There's my bat. Alright. So this is Colton. He's giving me life.
Alright, how about this?
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is Colton. He's giving me life. And then this is me. I'm the star. I'm a star! Please, I'm a star! And yep. Very cute.
Yeah.
Very painful.
Nice
10
job.
out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I love it. Looks awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Dude, it's fucking hot.
Do you want me to put the AC on?
I want to put the AC in here.
No.
Yeah.
No. No!
Alright, I guess I'll just sweat then.
I can get another fan.
I mean, it's already like blowing right into the mic, so I'll live.
Okay. Alright. Have fun. You can't even plug it in over here anyway. There's no outlet.
We can run a power strip.
Nope. Not for an AC unit.
Oh yeah, not for an AC. It would have to like go over there. But...
There's no room. You can't plug one in over there, so you're gonna have to suffer.
Yeah, I sure am. Colton giving life and Coda sucking all the life out of Colton, as is customary.
No!
Oh, I love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. But for real though. Yeah, no, she got it done over in at Pleasure and Pain. All right. Forgetting something?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for real. If I start to glisten, well, not if I start to, I definitely already am, but it's fucking hot. I mean, yeah, we got the bigger AC in the living room, and then the smaller one in our bedroom. So it's like, you know, definitely not going to remove the one from the living room, definitely not going to remove the one from the bedroom, and definitely not going to get a third one as well. But, yeah, my computer, I mean, computers just give off mad heat at this point. Like, what the hell? Like, why does it do that? Big tattoo moment. You said it's not too bad, then you hit the sunlight. Yeah, I was just out for a bit, running a couple errands before I started here. But yeah, it is not cold outside. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Might as well just suffer, really. Not for too good in the light, indeed. What y'all getting up to today? Anything good? Anything fun? Anything funsies? I don't think where Madam spawns from any of these trees in particular, but at the very least, it was a trash cloak where Madam, so I could just evolve it. I don't think I need Burmy. You're recovering from fucking heat stroke. Work has been toxic inside this week. Ugh, God. Yeah, not good. I'm very thankful that my AC and shit at work has, been working and has been quite cool. But yeah, I do feel for everyone that has to work outside or in like a warehouse that doesn't have really good AC and shit. Hoping to go for coffee with a pal, but he's not feeling like $1,000,000 right now. Dang. We shall see. $12, yeah, that's significantly less than 1,000,000. Quite a bit less. Oh, goodness. Feeling moist. But yeah, the wedding is at 5 today, so Tom is going to come by. I told him around 4:15. Chill for a bit, head over there. Oops. And then Coda is actually going to a concert tonight. That was already kind of the tickets were pre-purchased before we got the wedding invite. But she's going to see Hillary Duff at the Xfinity Center, which is pretty sick. She's fucking stoked. So she's probably going to take off from the wedding around 8, like after dinner and stuff. And head over there. And then, yeah, we'll probably hang out for another couple hours or so. And enjoy the rest of the evening. Go. Oh, a full map. Don't usually see those. Okay, so yeah, again, this one is going to be blocking it, so let's just leave. You know what I was thinking of doing a channel point redeem to 1v1 me on 1v1 or 2v2 me on Pokemon Champions. Thoughts? What's that? Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's up, Jin? Welcome in. Okay, I heard it for sure, but where? Oh, there it is. Another Scaruppi. Right in front of my eyeballs. There we go. Hey, bud. Phase 9? He's your baby and you love him. We will protect the large squid at all costs. Shout out to PLA, you never got a shiny. Did you end up getting the charm on this game?
I'm gonna go to Savers.
Okay.
Do you want me to find you a different, another shirt?
I don't think
Or
so.
you gonna wear the same
Yeah, I
one?
think I'm gonna wear the same one.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, drive safe, honey.
Love you.
Love you, bye. Alright, phase number 9. Number 9 lodge. You didn't even battle Volo. Do you know, like, the whole lore with the Volo battle at this point? Probably a little bit hard not to be spoiled at this point. Yeah, battle system was not my fave. It just didn't make sense. Like, there's no reason that Pokemon that are 30 levels lower than you should be able to be one-shotting you with, like, a regularly effective attack. Not fully, but spoil away, I'm never doing it. So, yeah, Volo fights you with his regular team of, like, 5 or 6 or whatever. And then he sends out Altered Form Giratina. And then you're like, oh shit, I win, yay. And then all of a sudden, fucking, he transforms into Origin Form Giratina at the end of the fight. What's up, Shiny Blink? Welcome in. But, like, during that battle, you could, like, not heal or anything either. I mean, you could heal, but you didn't get to, like, save between phases. So, it was your standard battle, and, yeah, I mean, Giratina would attack you multiple times in a row because of the battle system, so it's fun stuff. But I love the catching system in this game, how you can just catch without battling. Even though I don't really love the jet balls, you have to aim, like, above the Pokemon itself. If you're, like, very nearby. Kind of weird. For some reason, this isn't counting automatically. I just realized I've probably missed at least 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's just call it 4. Image, this one. Counter, this one. Window, that one. Okay. So we're just gonna look to make sure he's Shem. That's fine. Oh wait, you know why? Because I have this like a dummy idiot. I am a silly goose. I just realized why. Alright, that's better. Lots better. You love the catching and loved your teams, love the characters. Yeah, just the battle system. Not too great. Turn-based, except not. Yeah, that was really my biggest gripe with it. How are you going to be, you know, getting killed by mons significantly lower level than you? For no good reason. And then when you do be getting attacked 18 times in a row. Yeah, the auto counter wasn't working because I had two of the windows open like a silly goose. And they were like different sized. So sometimes it was working and sometimes it wasn't. I think it technically would be faster if I just did the resets, but I don't know. Might switch to that at some point, depending on how many more phases I get. I don't really have a place to plug it in, though. That's the only thing.
Right, there's an option if you want to undo your feet.
Thank you. Appreciate it, honey. Was that the one that was in your room?
No, we had both of them still.
Both? They were both in there? Okay. Thanks. Alright, so since this massive mass outbreak is not right next to the alpha, it will still appear. How long have I been playing this game? Let me get on the ground so I can see my start date. I want to say it was 20. I mean, when did this game out? Game come out 21. Yeah, date begun in the top right here, 1/28/2022. So quite a while. Obviously on and off, but whenever I do have a shiny hunt that I'd like to go for in this game, it's always a fun time. For anyone new to the stream, I am streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. I do a spinning wheel, which has all the shiny targets that I still need to acquire for the shiny living dex. And right now we're at about 245 targets to go. And last spin was for Octillery, so... Octillery does not appear in Gen 9. But for Gen 8 games, it's either Sword and Shield or Legends Arceus. So yeah, I decided as a little change of pace, since one of the last hunts I did was on Sword and Shield, to go for this one here on PLA. The 18-hit combo mambo deal. What's up, Staryu? What letter was it? Oops, let's zoom out. Here we go. You found Octillery twice unintentionally. Wow, this same alpha spawn? Or just like... just in general? Shiny Unknown Axe, very nice. Shelf of Machoke, I honestly wouldn't be mad about that. Not that I need, you know, it for the shiny living dex, but be good to have. Good to have a big green man. Any large green men in chat? I think I've only found one shiny unknown in this game so far, and I think it was F. Pretty sure that's the one that's in my shiny living dex box. Oh, I just messed up my pin. Yo, I appreciate the follow, Shiny Bling. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was the same spawn. That's wild. Shun known. I will. Or I guess shoe known. I don't really like shoe known. I like the question mark and exclamation point. I like how their eyes are like half open, like they're very irritated about something. He's basically saying, "Huh?" Constantly. You know what I could do with this other fan, though, is just run a cord from the other outlet. I think I'm going to do that because it is getting toasty. Toastier than can be. Okay. After I finish my actual shiny living dex, I will want to get the unknown letters as shinies. So that'll probably be a fun time. In the Cobalt Coastlands. No, this is the Cobalt Coastlands. The second one, what is it? Obsidian Fieldlands is the first one. The second one is whatever it is. Marshlands? Yeah, Crimson Mirelands. That's where the unknown spawn. I was originally thinking about perfecting the dex entry for Octillery, since that does increase the odds of finding it, but, you know, I've already found 2 Shalfa Drapions within 75 map resets, so I just gotta be lucky. And that I will. Alright, this one should spawn as well. Bye, Joltik. Alright, I added the Pokemon Champions battle request. Channel point redeemed. Let me get my Switch 2 out. I know you said you didn't want to play it, Brian, but it is on mobile, if you ever felt the urge one of these days. It is on mobile, which does, it's the exact same thing as the Switch 2 version. I find that with the addition of mobile capability, I have run into so many more people that just like straight up idle out of the game. Like, I think I did one battle on stream where they were taking so long between turns and it was just communicating. And then it was like, your opponent has been idle for too long, you win. I didn't even think it said you win, I think it said they lose. $111. Alright, that one's gonna block the spawn. So upon finding shiny chestnut the other day, I did respin the wheel, and that landed on Hitmontop, and I'm probably just gonna hunt for that in Violet version and just make a fighting sandwich because those spawn in the terrarium. Oh, definitely. And there's a lot more that can go wrong with the phone, like if you get a phone call, or like if you're playing at work and then your boss walks by, you know? A lot of, a lot easier to play the game at different times. Maybe you're like in the car or on the train or something and you go through a bad service area. Or yeah, you just tab out and get distracted by something else. Definitely a lot that could go wrong there. Yeah, seriously, classic. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna grab a cord and plug in this other fan. I'm gonna take a quick break here too, so I will BRB, guys. Hang tight, use this opportunity to grab a drink or a snack or some food, or stretch or use the bathroom or whatever you need to do, alright? BRB. Yo, 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 yo. Alrighty. Alright, I'm back. Here we go. Alright, let's get back into it. Thanks for sitting through the ads, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Alright, we're getting cucked by the massive outbreaks again. So speaking of hydration, you didn't actually like get heat stroke, did you, Ryan? It was just hot as frickin' balls. If you actually did get heat stroke, or, you know, am feeling awful, please hydrate some more. Red. Red squid. Shaking tree. You shaking? Yo, thank you for the luck, Brian. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. GG's, Brian, on that hound, dude. Nice, nice. Nice night. Balls! The interesting thing about these Pokemon in the trees is if one of them is shiny, it makes the little shiny sparkle noise before your Pokemon actually headbutts it out of the tree. Yeah, what's up, Zuri? Come to think of it, am I in the Fire Red Leaf Green category? I think I am, actually. But no, this is, no, this is Legends Arceus. The Generation 8 game from a few years ago. Yeah, I should probably put myself in a different category, huh? FRLG, thank you. Yeah, let me change that now. Category. Pokemans. Pocket monsters. You know what? We'll put ourselves in the Legends Arceus category with 24 total viewers. Okay, so we already checked this one. You're like, what? You what? You're a good nodders. Hope you're doing well, Zeri. What's going on today? Thanks for popping in. Oh, another shaken tree. At the end of the day, the categories themselves don't matter too much. And I find that when you do search for specific categories or specific games on Twitch, it can get pretty... because they're, by default, sorted by highest to lowest viewers. So, an example like this, being in Fire Red Leaf Green category, which I believe had about like 1.3k viewers total. You know, you're not going to really stand out much in that. But if you're in the PLA category, which has 24 viewers total, there's a limited number of channels that are live, so you might get some exposure in that regard. Perhaps. We avoided being spotted.
Wait, what did this dude just...
This 4th of July is gonna be...
Yeah,
No, I actually have not played Hollow Knight. I do like the art style, and I think I would like it just based on the fact that it's like a, you know, side-scrolling platformer. But I just haven't gotten around into it. How do you feel about Pal World? I do like Pal World. I played it significantly more, you know, when it was in, not pre-production, early access. I played it significantly more when it was early access. I just haven't gotten back around to playing it. And honestly, the more I see about the updates and the different sorts of pals and areas and stuff that they added in 1.0, I honestly I want to get to not saying I want to get to endgame immediately, but I want to play through it. No, it is pretty expansive. And there were a lot of areas in early access that I didn't even go to either. But at the end of the day, I was never one of those that were like, oh my god, Pal World is copying Pokemon. Frankly, I could give less of a damn about that part of it. Like, I like the designs of some of the pals. Sure, I think some of them, you know, look pretty similar to some Pokemon, but with 1,000+ Pokemon, you know, it's going to be hard to have a completely unique design. And again, like, a lot of them that they do have are, you know, are pretty different. So, it's a great game. Yeah, I know I would enjoy it. I know nothing about the story. Or anything like that. I do really like the art style though. Oh, come on. That could be a fun first playthrough though. I'd feel much more comfortable doing a first playthrough on a Switch game rather than a PC game. Because my PC is not great. But what about you, Zuri? Do you have thoughts regarding Pal Worlds versus Pokemon? Pokemon's very wholesome, Pal World's very different. In your opinion, different games. Yes, similar concepts, but at the end of the day, they are quite different games for sure. Pal World is much more customizable and open world, in which you have to, you know, collect materials in order to survive and expand your world. Pokemon, you know, you just have an endless bag that you can put endless amounts of items in, and much less customization. Gosh darn it. Were the best Pokemon games to play on Switch 1? Honestly, this game still runs pretty similarly to how it runs on Switch 2 on the Switch 1, Legends Arceus. Also, Sword and Shield is, you know, probably still in my top 3 favorites for the Pokemon Switch games, for sure. With the DLCs. Wouldn't recommend Scarlet Violet, just because it does not run amazingly on the Switch 1. And honestly, Legends ZA, as far as I could tell, runs pretty decently on the Switch 1. There's a noticeable difference between the 1 and the 2 just because it does run at 60 frames on the Switch 2, but that's really not a make or break for the gameplay itself. Oh, you did play through Violet? You hadn't had a Nintendo device in like 20 years. Before the Switch, what did you have? Like an SP? Yeah, like when the Switch 2 was not out yet, Scarlet and Violet ran like fine, like it was fine. But just when you play it on the Switch 2 and then go back to the Switch 1, it's like, goddamn, how did I ever do this? Like shiny hunting for Pokemon on the water in the Switch 1. Not even like shiny hunting, but just riding on the water with your mount. Pretty painful. Especially if it's raining. GG's. Game Boy Advance and GameCube, nice. Classics. I actually got my GameCube right behind me on my shelf here. And actually a Game Boy Advance back there too. But most of my old consoles are on this middle shelf here, including the NES, GameCube, my 3DS, which I still actively use, some other DSs, there's a Wii back there as well. You love the TV show? Yeah, we used to be pretty big into Pokemon Go on this stream, but we have since fallen off due to many reasons. Many reasons, but the underlying reason was Niantic. And even though they're not involved anymore, you know, Scopely hasn't made many major changes in that regard, which is both good and bad, because Scopely is pretty famously a very predatory company regarding microtransactions, just based on Monopoly Go alone. But, yeah, they haven't, you know, made Pokemon Go worse necessarily, but they haven't exactly made it better either, in my opinion. And, yeah, I haven't watched too much of the Pokemon anime. Surprisingly, I'm not, like, too much into the Pokemon anime. Not too much into anime in general, besides a few, but... yeah. Did you use mods to play Go at home or actually explore? I would actually go out. If anything, I would just, like, you know, throw on incenses at home. But, yeah, I never did the whole, what the hell did they call it? Joysticking? Not joysticking, but Yeah, whatever the hell. Oh no, I just streamed it by mirroring my phone and then just like catching what was around me. But when I say we were into Pokemon Go on the stream, I mean like us, like here. I would say myself and Walking Pokédex. We used to be in the same local town chat, in which we would meet up and do raids and stuff. But I wouldn't stream that stuff. Oh, there's a Wormadam. I didn't realize they did actually appear in these trees. Interesting. But no, I would just mirror my phone screen, you know, remotely do raids or just incense catch stuff at home. Bye, Skrelp. Alright, no more peanuts. I'm cutting myself off. Signed up for the lawsuit, not thinking anything of it. They gave you like $200 worth of coins in game. Yeah, I for some reason did not sign up for that, and I really should have, because I probably would have gotten at least that amount. Oh well. That's a W for you, though. Oop. Yep, 9 phases so far. We got 2 Skorupi, 2 Shiny Alpha Drapion, 2 Murkrow, a Staraptor, a Magmar, and a Machop. Oops. Thank you, the spoofing. When I say joysticking, that sounds like something else. That'll probably get you banned on screen. Yeah, there were some people in some of the chats that would like openly say, like, yeah, I'll join in on this raid. I'm spoofing right now. And then we'd post a GIF. Yeah, we don't do that here. But, you know, that's, I mean, it was an easier way to play, a more accessible way to play if you want to take that risk of getting your account banned, sure. But, yeah, we were just never into that. So many miles on my old car, dude. Yeah, did I mention that I learned for real how many miles I put on my Nissan? Because I was always under the assumption and impression, misremembering, that I got my Nissan when it had somewhere around 75,000 or 80,000 miles. That was kind of like what I thought I got it at. Turns out, I got the car when it had about 10,000 miles. So I literally put 200,000 miles on it in about 9 years' time. And that's obviously a lot of Pokemon Go playing back and forth to raids. That was maybe a collective 2.5 years of driving Uber/Lyft full time. And yeah, just other commuting. Tens of thousands of miles. Oops. Dude, oh my goodness. So much data collected for real, dude. I think, honestly, like, sure, the GPS stuff, yeah, we definitely provided them with a lot of that data and shit. But at the very least, we never did the whole scanning Pokestops or, you know, walking routes. I mean, granted, before I stopped playing, I did a decent amount of routes, but it was one route that I made at the baseball field in Bridgewater that I walked maybe over 100 times. So I don't know what they got out of that in particular. But, you know. Yeah, that's a lot of data collected. What are you going to do? Yeah, that definitely was, you know, one of the bigger reasons that I stopped playing as well. And why we hate Niantic as much as we do. Because it's just scummy, bro. Yeah, at one point Niantic was basically like, yeah, look, we're not a game company. We're an AR company. We're an augmented reality company, and what we're doing is trying to create an AR experience. And by the way, we don't actually care about Pokemon at all. But then it was revealed that they, you know, actively used the data collected from GPS tracking, routes, and specifically the scanning of Pokestops and Pokegyms, not only to confirm that those landmarks were still there, but, again, for the whole AR, augmented reality portion of it, to be able to project virtual creatures better. More better, if you will. Alright, let's see here. I am going to take another quick break here. So bear with me. I'm just going to run another ad while I'm BRBing. Coda just needs to show me a couple shirts she found for the wedding tonight. So I'm going to take another quick break, guys. I'm going to run another 3-minute ad. Take another quick break on your end as well. Stretch, eat, drink, do what you need to do. And I will be back shortly. Okay? Thanks. Yo, 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 yo! Alright, hello. I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for holding. Bye, Carablast. Alright, let's see if this blocks it. Because I really think it is just significantly faster. Okay, this doesn't block it. But let's see how long these resets actually are. Where is my live split? Alright. Alright, let's split. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, it takes me 30 seconds just to reach the spawn itself. Roll over, go to the village. want that. Go back here. So 58 seconds per reset. Which doesn't account for the time spent hitting trees or collecting phases. Hitting trees like this one. The thing is that massive outbreaks don't affect the spawns at all. It's just the massive ones. Red. Interesting. Thank you for the shiny luck, Brian. Appreciate that. Alright, let's take a look here. Is this blocking the spawn? It is. Alright, perfect. So let's go clear out the spawn. We can like fly over this one just in case. Chatot. It is Shellos. Oops. jeez. Alright. Alright, so now that the outbreak has been cleared, I can just kind of go... Oop, I can go up here. Save. And reset. Okay. Oops. And let's see how long these ones take. Alright, let's hope that this doesn't go up by more than one. Okay, it did. It went up by 2, actually. Or, no, sorry, it went up by 3. So that's a little unfortunate here. We could always just change the image path. So this should go to 143 once it says Game Freak. Alright, it did not. So let's fix that first. Alright, and let's just confirm that these are different ones. This is a level 46 female. Alright, perfect. The counter worked, and it only went up by 1. Excellent. So counter is fixed. Alright, still level 46 female, but that could just be a coincidence. I think they're all going to be level 46, but let's just see if we can get a male to show up to confirm that these are indeed different. Basically what I'm doing here is I threw down a hard save after the outbreak was cleared. And under normal circumstances, with the massive mass outbreak, since it spawned so close to this alpha, it would not spawn in. But since the game is loaded, since the game was saved, and we're loading a new game in, it actually does spawn the alpha spawn here. Alright, we've had 4 females in a row. So I just like to confirm that... I just like to confirm that they are unique spawns before continuing. Yeah, I opted for the same shirt as last time, which, you know, I'm not so privy to, you know, having a bunch of clothing, unlike my wife. So I'm pretty content with what I currently have in my closet. Yeah, okay, perfect, mail. Alright, so let's see how long this actually does take. Right when it spawns, I can be sure that it's shiny or not based on the color. And if not, then I do a quick reset. Yeah, 38 seconds, and that was a little delayed. 38.6 seconds, and the other one was what, like 58 seconds? So that's shaving 20 seconds off, and it is causing us to get less phases, because everything between the spawn point and the Octillery, I definitely already have, and do not need an unnecessary phase of. So this is great. Alright, we are locked in here. Alrighty. Check number 150 is also red. Let's do a quick little PvP match here to climb the ladder. Nice Pichu. So I did create a Sun team, which I am using this this season, and I am determined to make Master Ball this time, because I still have not reached Master Ball tier. Highest I've gotten has been Ultra Ball 3, so I still need to get to Ultra Ball 2, then Ultra Ball 1, then Master tier, and then after you go through Master tier, the top, I believe the top top 250 or top 300 players reach champion tier. So we got the Farigiraf with Citrus Berry, the Mega Charizard Y, the Garchomp with Life Orb, the Torkoal with the Charcoal to increase the power of Eruption. We got the Whimsicott with the Fairy Feather, and King Gambit with the Black Glasses to power up Sucker Punches and Cleaves. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So I think I'm Great Ball 1 right now, so I think if we get a win here, we move on to Ultra Ball 4. Alright, and bro is on a 5-win streak, rather. Let's break it. Alright, Garchomp and Sneasler. We have the Farigiraf out, which stops fake outs from coming in. Yeah, I'm definitely just going to Trick Room here. with Farig, and then probably a Protect with the Torque Hole. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, he's probably doubling into Farigiraf. Alright, this is fine. We get the Trick Room off. Alright, I eat the berry. As long as I don't flinch here. Excellent. Alright, then we just Helping Hand Eruption. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that hurts. That's not gonna kill Torkoal. But definitely hurts, especially with Life Orb. Of course, he's down to 3. Alright, we are still faster. Okay, withdraw a Sneasler. Who's coming in? Basculegion's gonna take a nice Psychic to the face. Garchomp goes down. And a tiny bit of chip on Basculegion. Damn, I wish I had Foul Played into the Basculegion slot. But yeah, I can do that this turn, actually. Because priority is still blocked. Yeah, priority's still blocked. I mean, he's got Fake Out Pressure. Either way you cut it. Two turns on Trick Room. Opponents are unable to use priority moves. So King Gambit is allowed to use priority moves. Alright, that is very fine, unless he double protects. Oh, this is excellent. Goodbye, fish. I mean, yeah, Foul Play into Metagross. And then Sneasler just protected last turn. Sucker Punch is going to be not very effective. I would almost just Iron Head for bigger damage. Or honestly, Sucker Punch the Metagross. Yeah, let's double up into... does he protect the Metagross, though? Yeah, we keep the Foul Play into Metagross, and then, yeah, Iron Head into Sneasler, just in case he protects Metagross here. He could just go for the Mega and protect. Especially since there's one turn of Trick Room left. He went for the Double Protect, which failed. Alright, and he did not go for the Protect on Metagross. This might even kill. Oh, wow. It did not. Meteor Mash to Farigiraf. That'll take it out. That's fine. Alright, Sunlight is gone. Twisted Dimensions are returned to normal. So Zard will come in. We Mega to get the weather back up. Heat Wave to both targets. And then a Sucker Punch to Metagross. Why is he just protecting? Later. The inevitable is being delayed. GG's. Alright, so I believe that brings us up to Ultra Ball 4? For sure. Sweet! Alright, GG's. Some more VP. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're looking decent right now. Cool, cool. Alright, let's get back into the squid hunt here. I'm gonna turn on the music again. Oh shit, there it is! Whoa! Okay, I guess all we had to do was do a little champions battle. And come back to find the shiny Alpha Octillery. Holy! Oh shit, that's clean. Whoa, that was wild. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Excellent. Very, very good. Dude, the strat was to set up the set up the soft reset and then get it within 10 encounters. Let's go, dude. Alright, I think I'm gonna get this thing in a Gigaton Ball since he's massive. Absolutely massive. Teabag for luck. There it is. Big! Damn, that's crazy. Let's go, dude. Oh, I'm stoked on that. Very nice. 151 encounters. That is not too bad at all. Alright, let's get rid of all these. So, 9 phases. And we have our shiny Alpha Octillery for the Living Dex. Not too shabby. Alright, so I think what we do now is switch over to Violet and try for the Hitmontop. I think we can do that. Nice. Hashtag there it is. Alright, so let's save here. And then head over to home. And then we can deposit it. Along with the other phases. Alright, so let's get the current target on the screen here. Hidden on top. S. Alright, and then I'm pretty sure all of these are dupes, but I would say we put the Shalfa Drapion in the box here, in its spot for the living deck, since that is pretty cool. Yeah, this one was a Gen 7 Shiny Drapion from the Wormholes. So let's replace this one here. Murkrow, and then we definitely have Murkrow and Honchkrow. Yep. We have the Staraptor, we have the Magmar, and then where does Octillery go? Yo, thank you, Shiny. I appreciate that, and thank you for the luck on the Octillery. We got it. We get the big boy and 151. 151 encounters. With only 9 phases. Not too bad for PLA, in my opinion. Where does it go? It's 224, so it goes under Slugma. Yeah, hit it with that modest nature. Cool. Alright, and then let's go to the dupes box. Eventually we will find our way to the dupes boxes. Yeah, in terms of my unknowns too, it looks like I have the F, the J, and the Z. And it looks like the J is an alpha. I honestly forgot about this. Pretty cool. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we are officially 244 to go on the living decks. 244 to go. But I'm not going to respin right now since we do have a target in mind. Alrighty, so let's switch games to Violet. And I believe Hitmontop spawns in the terrarium. I'd like to proc an outbreak. Let's see here. If I recall correctly, it's in the canyon biome. What am I going to do after completing the decks? I mean, I'm definitely not going to get these last 244 before Winds and Waves comes out. So once that does drop, there will be a whole new generation of Pokemon to collect. But once I finish for real, I don't know, man. I mean, I'll probably just start going for the forms and whatnot that I need to, like, really, really finish it out. Like, actually finish it. It does, but I think only Tyro can be an outbreak. As far as I knew, most Pokemon can spawn as an outbreak, even if they are fully evolved, but let's try it out. Yeah, let's go to the terrarium. And it looks like over here is where it spawns, according to the map on Cerebi. So let's just put a thing here and fly over here. What I normally do to try to proc outbreaks is gotta remember how to play this game first. To proc outbreaks, I usually will make a encounter power 2 sandwich. Alright, first of all, let's get my usual mons here in the box. Flesh Ribbons, Ogerpon, Breloom, Serpent Sortia, and Volcarona. Who else? Did I, like, transfer everyone over to home? Yeah, this Iron Valiant has Spirit Break. Where's my Gallade, though? Where is my Gallade, though? Maybe this was the Gallade that I transferred to Champions? Yeah, it very well might be. That's fine. So let's try to... Because the thing is, with Tyrogue, if I do get a Tyrogue, I mean, I think I can use EVs and stuff to get its attack and defense to be equal, and then evolve it from there. So maybe we just try a shiny sandwich instead of proccing an outbreak. So the fighting ingredient is pickles. So let's do lettuce, tomato, onion. Oh wait, no, it's not lettuce. Oops. I think it's what? Tomato, onion, green, hamburger, and then 2 pickles. And then any combo of herba. Just do 2 sours. Shouldn't have done the hamburger yet, but that's fine. Excellent. Alright, cool. So let's see what appears. Alright, so it's not on the mountaintop, it must be down. Oh, well, there's a Thai road. Yeah, a bunch of Thai rogue appearing. Oh, yeah. So not a single Hitmontop in sight. Which I wish wasn't the case. But again, you can always just find the small boy and evolve it. I believe I had gotten one shiny Thai rogue from this game. I don't know if it would be better just to do picnic resets and then inspect. Guess it just depends on how fast they spawn back in. I fear that I've passed by so many shiny Scrafty, or Scraggy rather. Because they really don't look that different. Let's see. Let me actually just do this so I'm not wasting sandwich time. For Hitmontop, morning, day, evening, night, surrounding spawns none, location land, biomes cave. So, I mean, does that mean they're in a cave? Or, because these Tyrogue are clearly appearing outside of it. But there's not really a cave around. That doesn't have water in it. Oh, there's one. What's up, boss? Hey. Shiny Tyrogue. Let's see here. Does he have any moves that will harm itself fatally? At level, what was it, 59? I mean, it looks like it only has Tackle, Focus, Energy, Fake Out, and Helping Hand, so I think I should be fine. Either way, let's put it to sleep and then just chuck balls. Alright, there's the Tackle. Bro is so eepy, it's crazy. Okay, I went the long way to get to my Premier Ball. Alright, shiny Tyrogue caught. Alright, and again, for shiny Hitmontop, or I should say for Tyrogue to evolve into Hitmontop, the attack and defense stats must be equal. So I'm wondering if the attack and defense has to be equal upon the evolution or when it reaches the level of evolution. So let's just save, because I'm probably going to mess this up. First of all, let's make Tyrogue a neutral nature. Which in theory should make it so that the defense and or the attack and defense are the same. Maybe? No, I guess not. So let's give it a couple more defensive feathers here. Or I guess I can use the mochi. $61. $62. Let's just try this. $64. See if that worked. Okay, that was too much. So let's just reset that. Alright, so I gotta make it a serious nature again. Or instead of serious, let's just do like special attack up, special defense down, since I only have one serious mint. That way, again, it should be 60, 64, perfect. Alright, and then let's use some mochi here. Or I guess I have significantly more feathers. Oh wait, the mochi gives like 10, doesn't it? So, in theory, let's just do 2 to be safe. Okay, so we're good. So now, let's try this. And let's see who we get. Hey, shiny Hitmontop acquired. Let's go. Very nice. That's some easy math right there. Cool. Alright, and just like that, that's 2 targets marked off the shiny living dex. Good job today, guys. Very good. Yeah, so that being said, let's spin the wheel for our next target, shall we? Let's go here. And then... Actually, we can probably just go here and then do this, and then do this. Alright, so let's get Hitmontop out of here as well. Actually, I'll probably need to reset this. Oh, I guess I didn't have to. So remove Octillery, and remove Hitmontop. So that brings us down to 243 remaining targets for the shiny living dex completion. All right, let's give this wheel a spin. So many Kanto mons. It's probably because I didn't play through Let's Go Pika Eevee as much. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of targets for a lot of different gens here. Based on the fact that we got 9 generations to choose from. Let's see what we come up with for our next shiny target. Let's see what we got. Any day now. Seal? Alright. Well, the results are in, and Seal is the next target. Alright, not too shabby. But, alright guys, I'm going to be heading out for today. I appreciate y'all coming by the stream, hanging out. I need to go sit in the AC for a couple hours. I'll probably take a cold shower because I am moist. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by the stream. Again, be sure to drop a follow on my socials. Gonna continue to go live on TikTok and YouTube in addition to here at Twitch, so make sure you follow all of the stuff there. Other than that, guys, that's all I got. Appreciate you coming by. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.